Yeah, boy.
Alright, climbing is back on here in gyms in the UK. I'm psyched. I gotta learn how to use my feet again. I'm gonna go check out a new gym today. It's called Canary Wall, so it's East London. I'll show you guys the gym. I'm gonna talk to the route setters who've been working really hard with the rest of the team to get everything set up. We'll see what it takes to be a route setter, what they think about, what they do, and we're gonna go do some climbing. It's West Ferry Station if you're doing the DLR here in London. It's also pretty close to the Jubilee line, so it's like a 10-15 minute walk, I think. Let's go check out the gym. Oh. Hey guys.
I'm Yorkie. I'm the Regional Route Setting Manager of LCC London, which covers all the gyms from Vauxhall East West, Harrowall, Croywall, Canary Wall now, and Ravenswall.
Yeah, my name is Henry Kinman. I work as a route setter and more recently started going into producing climbing holds, more like mainly wooden holds, and then some other products like chalk buckets, but in climbing basically and outdoors. I first ever set at a wall called Rope Race, which is like Stockport. You've never heard of it. It's like really old gym. It's where I started climbing. So when I first set, it was with T-bar, so we didn't have drills. T-bar and tape, you know, there wasn't even colour coded.
It's hard work, but when you got a team like these guys, definitely makes it a lot easier and a lot better to like cope, and it's easier to manage. These guys know what they're doing, got years of experience, way more experience than I do in some ways as well. And it's just like super easy, it's quite chill, quite relaxed. But then it has its busy moments. Physically, the hardest part is like lifting some giant ass volume at the top of the wall. You sort of get used to it really. The more you do it, the more tone you get, and then it's just good fun at the end of the day. Like you're working with a good team, just good vibes at the time.
Okay, it's kind of, you're thinking about movement and shapes when you're putting things on the wall. There are always different ways to do things. It's interesting, you learn, you learn from the way people interpret what you've put on the wall, and it's just a thing you can just learn every day, and it's a creative process, and it's about climbing, which is like something that I'm really passionate about, so yeah, it's cool.
So this wasp I set on the big old football here. I was trying something quite powerful at the start, but my style is like very I like a good bit of tech, like lots of heels and toes. I didn't want it too hard, but then I wanted just like force certain movements and things like that, and it's just quite fun. It's sort of like powerful with a bit of tech.
Let's see it.
Oh, you missed that.
Woo! Nice. How much testing? When you guys are testing, how long does that take? It's gotta be quite a bit, right?
We like to spend a fair bit of time. I think like the average is about like a minimum of 2 hours. Minimum, bare minimum.
Yeah.
But that's like if we're on a super rush set or something like that. Average is like 2.5 hours. I think we usually finish around 4:35.
So you do a full climbing session after working?
Yeah. Like with the way setting works, you kind of just have to put the blocks on like as fast as you can, work it out when you're testing. Because then it also means like you're constantly like you've got stuff out, you've got ladders in the way, you've got things potentially under your ladder, other people working around you, you don't know what they're doing. So it's easier just to like set, pack everything away and make everything like super tidy, and then just test everything. And then you're constantly warm as well when you're going through, and it's a lot more easier. Then you get other people to come on board and like test your blocks, so you're not like single-minded. These arches used to be stables like back in the day. It was apartments and then went into stables like around wartime. And then that all got ripped out and then opened up, and then it was a nursery just before that. So as with the nursery and like kids area and playthings, we have a few little swings. They're not like full-on swings, just like chilling out, relaxing swings.
So what, was that like 5 arches?
4 arches and then like an outdoor area. Yeah. And then there's like a few other little bits like feature stuff. So there's like a bike storage, which you have to put your bike in down there.
It will come up
Coming
quite nice, I think.
back through and up the stairs.
Is there a pool up here?
Unfortunately not, I wish there was. So this would be like cafe seating sort of thing once we can have a cafe thing going back on and get a good view of the yard. We've got our little yoga studio, which is currently in a bit of a state. Cool artwork by Coralie as well. This stuff, all this.
Oh, amazing. Do you have anything else to do right now?
Just tidying up really, just like the last bit of graft. I think everything's done. Oh, there's a few tags to go up and that's about it.
So you're gonna do some of that and then we're gonna get on the wall?
Yeah, and then we're ready to climb.
Cool. Do you have any advice to anybody else who wants to be a root setter?
Root setting advice? I don't know, wear gloves. Because you just get skin like this. Wear gloves, get a good drill, yeah, I don't know. Just go with it. Climb outside, that's useful. I think that's really useful. I think too many people like try and replicate stuff that they've seen at other walls or in comps, and that's kind of cool, but I think it's really important that setting is something that takes some inspiration from outdoor climbing, doesn't lose its way. I think it can do both. I think that if you have the responsibility and opportunity to put the stuff on the wall and you're like, you know, teaching people how to move, then it has to be a full-bodied thing and it can't just be like synthetic.
At the moment it's difficult because of the current situation, but I'd say message every head root setter that you can as well, and see if you can like try and do some voluntary days almost, and just learn off them and sort of be an apprentice. It's like stripping the walls, cleaning holes and getting used to using a drill, and then we put you on a set as like an extra and sort of not as a background, but just you can take your time, take it easy and just learn from the people around you a bit more and just ask as many questions as possible. Just wear goggles. Henry was saying about gloves, that's what I was thinking, but the amount of setters that have got stuff in their eyes, and like I hate getting, you know, sawdust and putting a screw in your eye, it's like the worst thing. Just like sit down, watch other people climb, just have fun with it really.
Run for me! So try to be respectful, not also doing that.
Yeah, Andy. Matching. Oh, going for the span.
All right, thank you, Andrew, who's on the camera right now. Thanks to the Vox team for inviting me over here. Check out the new gym. Come to Canary. It's open now. When you're watching, it's open. They've got an outdoor section. They got brand new walls, sick climbs, good route setting. So come here, and yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.
Oh, nice, Andy. Come on.
It's me.
Oh no!
Are you bleeding?
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Wow, it's cool. Let me wipe that off.
Gone through.
Can you get to the one hand up?